Nid o'n gofyn bywyd moethus, a'r y byd na'i belai man. Gofyn oedd am galon hapus, galon ones, calon lan yn llandau o ni. Techach yw na lili los, dim ond calon lan al gani, gani'r dydd a chanu'r nos. I'm off. Bueno, pues muy buenos días a todos ustedes aquí que me habéis recibido con una bienvenida muy cálida. So, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for such a warm welcome here this morning. My name is Benjamin Howells, and as you can probably tell by that introduction, I'm training to be a secondary school Spanish teacher. First of all, thank you very much for your applause, and I'd just like to talk to you about, firstly, how I use my voice. My skills as a musician have helped me in my teaching, but as you can imagine, as teachers, our voices get tired. From my previous experiences in the classroom, and after meeting other teachers throughout this time in my training, the importance of looking after my voice has been something that's been directly transferable as a singer to being a Spanish teacher. It has been brought to my attention that many teachers' voices get exhausted after teaching. So for my fellow secondary PGCE students out there that are teaching that Year 9 class on a Friday afternoon and you're battling with 30 other voices over the top of you, you're screaming out loud, they're screaming over you, and you just cannot compete with them. So I'd like to share a few points of my wisdom as to how I look after my voice and how I use my voice in the classroom. Singing has its techniques, as I'm sure you noticed there. I had both my hands on my diaphragm there as I was pushing the notes out. So the first tip that I wanted to give you to using your voice in the classroom is to just breathe. Breathe from here, breathe from the bottom, and really push. Use your diaphragm to push that voice out. Don't strain from here. Really, really push your voice from down below. Posture is also something that is of great importance when it comes to using your voice. Stand up straight, keep your shoulders back, and it will really make a difference when you're projecting your voice over to the class. Maintain eye contact with your students, okay? When I'm singing and when I'm using my music, I'm usually singing to that one person in the room. So when you captivate your students and you're looking through them rather than just at them, it will make a big difference. Your students are your audience. Captivate them. And finally, just look after your voice. Don't push yourself in the classroom. Don't feel as if you need to really scream from the top here. Really use your breath, your posture, and project your voice over the top. Don't really push yourself as if you need that extra push. I'd like to move on to another point, that my skills as a musician have also led me to use music in the classroom, and this has been especially helpful when teaching new vocabulary in a foreign language. As I'm sure many of you know, when you're listening to the radio, you get that earworm to a song that's been played over and over again, and I bet you can remember the lyrics to that song without even ever having seen them. So I'd like to involve you all this morning. Are you ready to learn a little bit of Spanish with me? Okay, I'll just go now. So could I get everyone on their feet for me, please? I just want to show you what I mean by this. Ok, chicos, vamos. Que vais a ser unos soldados, ok? Vamos a empezar a marchar, ok? You're going to start to march. Ok, así. 1, 2. Vamos a empezar, ok. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. Muchas gracias a todos. Muy bien. Fenomenal. Okay, so as you can see, these rhythms and that catchy tune. As you can see, these rhythms and that catchy tune, you'll probably go away from here today, oh my goodness, he's got that in my mind, I can't stop thinking about it, but I can count to 10 in Spanish, okay? That brings my part of this presentation to an end, and solo queda daros las gracias a todos y espero que estos trucos ayuden a vosotros con vuestras voces. And so all that's left to say is a big thank you to everyone for such a warm welcome, and I hope that these tips and tricks will help you to make your voice last over that 40-year career that you've all worked towards and deserve. Gracias de nuevo.